Overcoming life crises. Overcoming life crises. Hey guys, I gotta point that out. You see that hydrant behind me? You know I'm in the South, man. You know we normally see them things be red. John Deere it out here in the country. Yes, yes. But anyway, the topic is thank you for coming back to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Sharing it with a lot of love is very appreciative, guys. You know, I can't thank y'all enough. But today we're going to be talking about the topic of crisis. You know what I mean? How to overcome crises. You know, because I'm pretty sure everybody, I mean everybody, can relate to life crises. You know, they hit everybody. And as I speak right now, it's somebody going through a life crisis as I speak. You know, so life crises are non-exempt, and we need to know how to overcome these life crises. And it starts with the individual. Each and every one of us, you know, male or female, it starts with us. And why does it start with us with overcoming crises? How does it help as an individual? How we react. It's the reaction of us when it comes down to going through life crises. It's how we act on it. You know, and I want to be kind of like in the Bible today on it. I want to pick out a guy out of the Bible, and I will talk about him. But I want to stick to my notes. I'm sorry before I get off topic. So we got to view every crisis as an opportunity. And reason being we view every crisis as an opportunity is because that's basically what it is. Because if I go through a hardship, you know, job loss, that's an opportunity for me to go to another job and, you know, prevail at, you know, at another job. I'm in a car accident, I lose a car. That gives me the advantage of getting a new car, you know. So every crisis is an opportunity, and it depends on what crisis there is, and also a money crisis. You know, a money crisis, it may just be an opportunity for me to learn something, to grow to where I need to save more money or things of that nature. So every crisis is an opportunity. So let's keep in mind with every crisis that we encounter, that just view it like it's an opportunity. And I want to talk from this person in the Bible, the Holy Bible, and we're going to start in, it was in Genesis. This guy, his name is Joseph, okay? Joseph was in the book of Genesis, around about like 37, 36 chapter. You know, you want to start reading there to find out about Joseph, right? For your own self. But I like Joseph, you know. I really adore Joseph, and I can compare to Joseph, like in the sense of like it's very relevant to today's time, even though it was wrote many years ago. But it's very relevant to today's time. That's why I can relate to it. And with Joseph was man, he was mistreated pretty bad by his family. You know, he was rejected by his family. He was sold into slavery, things of that nature. Joseph had it hard, but Joseph didn't show it up like that. So I'm gonna break down some scenarios about Joseph. All right, the first one would be Joseph was rejected by his family. Okay, while he was rejected by his family, I mean, like, not just family like a cousin or somebody like that right there. I'm not talking about that. I want you to really feel how he was rejected. Joseph was rejected by his siblings, you know, people that live in the house with him. You know, man, we hate this boy guts, man. You know, like really, we despise this man, you know. And with Joseph being so deeply hated like that, they sold him into slavery, man. You know, and Joseph didn't complain. Joseph kept a good attitude. So by keeping a good attitude, being shown into slavery, Joseph did what Joseph did. He made it through slavery, man, and got bought out by one of the biggest, one of the biggest bosses of slavery back then. Potiphar was one of the Potiphar guys. And being at the Potiphar palace, working as a slave, man, get what? It didn't go so easy for him there neither. Yeah, what happened now? Potiphar then gave him the overseer over all and everything around the Potiphar land. Gave him overseer over. He is the head man in charge. He top lieutenant, pretty much. So with having all this power, man, shoot, get what Potiphar's wife like. Hey, Joseph, I like, pretty much Joseph, hey, boy, I like you, boy. Hey. But he like, no, you're blowing it off pretty much. But she was mad at Potiphar. But she wanted Joseph bad. You hear me? She wanted Joseph to come lie. She said, come lie with me. That means come lay with me. That means come have fun with me. You know what I'm saying? Joseph like, no. I ain't gonna be able to do that. The king, man, Potiphar then gave me overseer over all of this stuff you see around me. You think I'm finna mess that up? So guess what she did? She lied on him. Kicked him out of there. And guess where the next move went to? And Joseph ended up going to prison, man. Falsely went to prison. So Joseph had it rough, man. So now in prison, Joseph had a gift all along, and in prison, he utilized his gift but everywhere Joseph went, man. So basically in prison, he was able to read dreams. So he was taking care of everywhere he went where the devil wanted him, where the devil meant bad for him, where he wanted bad things to happen to him. He always came out on top. Woo! So everything he went through, he looked at it and processed it as an opportunity. And with processing everything like an opportunity, Joseph came out on top. That blessed Joseph's life tremendously. And so, one thing I have to say, when you get a chance, look this word up, but out of all those things Joseph went through a lot of things. He could have just been bitter on his family. But God turned that thing around where the family had to come and buy for him. He was the only person in the city that had the food where they could eat. So they had to come back to him. And they're like, man, we gotta come back to this joker. Out of all people, this joker here and get some food. Oh man. Didn't want to do it, but everybody had to. But God do these type of things when you are taking advantage of the opportunities that he take you through. Whatever the devil meant for bad, God gonna always turn it out for your good in that crisis. And crisis is down moments. They don't feel good. They hurt, things of that nature. Had to make sure the microphone's on. And so I want to touch bases on a word where you're going through a crisis. And this word is rejection. Woo! Oh, have mercy. Rejection. Well, Rodrigo, why that word that's on an emotional level? Rejection from the people you love. I ain't talking about no stranger now. You see somebody, you like, hey, how you doing? Everybody that. Not you. Hey, speaking today. I ain't talking about that. You know what I mean? I'm talking about rejection from the people you love. Now that right there is a little deep. That's one of the most painful rejections you can ever encounter in this world. It overpowers anything in this world, and I just know that that's a powerful emotional rejection right there alone. So with knowing that there's a powerful rejection matter right there with being rejected, Joseph took rejection well. But it was painful, man. Look at all the pain that he went through. You talking about pain? Lord have mercy. The brother went through a lot of pain, man, due to the rejection from the people that he loved. And the reason I say that, make it make sense, that they sold him into slavery because they hated him. They didn't like him. They didn't care about him. Potiphar's wife, she didn't lie on the man because, hey, he wouldn't sleep with her, Emotional pain. That's emotional pain, man, that he had to suffer and go through. And so